Hello, you guys. Today I am going to be planting my very first tree. I have been wanting to plant a tree for a very long time, but I have not been able to simply because our dirt and everything is very poor. So I just grabbed a bunch of compost, which was some grass, some shredded grass leaves that had been sitting in that bucket since last year. So it should be broken down pretty good. There's not really much for me to say for this part of the video, so I guess just watch and learn. So I am going to come in and say that when you remove a tree from its little potting thing, you're supposed to break up the root ball. I didn't break it up enough. I could have been a little more rougher with it, but it worked. So okay, well, oh, it was on the front. Pink guava. This is the pink guava variety. This is one of the fastest fruiting varieties along with the sweetest variety of guava. And I actually had guava fruit on accident. I was getting, I thought I was picking up a pear. I grabbed a guava. I guess it was all in there together. And I was like, golly, this good. So now I have my very first tree. Oh my goodness, you guys. I have been wanting to plant a tree for so long, but since our soil is so poor, like we have clay and rocks. That's it. So when my mama say with your hand in the bare mouth, you gotta work your way out of it. I done worked my way out of it. I did some research. I found trees that fruit and fruit well in containers. If we do have a freeze, which is most likely that we're not going to, because the peach trees and the pecan trees seem to be doing well. So I don't think we're going to have another hard freeze, but if we do, baby, I got handles. And I got a big cock-strong husband that'll move because I'm not putting my back into it. I'm so excited. So I'm about to mulch this and I'm gonna water it in. And that's pretty much it for this fruit. Y'all seen that butterfly? It's called a black swallowtail. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm gonna mulch this and water it. I already fertilized her with my organic fertilizer, and this fertilizer is kind of on the low side. Yeah, it's a 444. So then I'll go back and hit it with the organic liquid fertilizer, probably like a 7 something. I want to make sure that I get enough phosphorus for the roots and I get enough nitrogen for the leaves. That's pretty much it. Thank y'all so much for following me, for commenting, for liking, for your advice. I appreciate everything that y'all do, and I'm glad that I found this is a big step for me, because I don't know, I'm always troubled in my mind with what if, but I'm just going to do what thus say the Lord and go forth and be fruitful. All right. That's it. Thank you for joining the Girly Garden. Y'all have a good one. So, no gardening today. Today, I had to lay down some DE because my bed, I came to rejuvenate it, and it was full of ants. So, even though the ants helped keep the soil aerated and kept it from getting too compacted, I need them to pack their bags and go now because I am allergic to ants. So, thank you so much for all you've done. Yeah. And DE takes 48 to 24 hours. And this is also food grade DE with calcium. So, it is going to help the soil as well. Hello all, welcome to the Girl in the Garden channel. So, the sun is out and shining. It's hot. I'm already sweating. We're going to go ahead and jump right into our spring planting videos. Today we're doing tomatoes, peppers, and maybe something special. It really depends on if I got enough energy. So let's hop directly into it. So let me start by saying that this video is not sponsored. I like pre-mixed fertilizers, especially if it's organic and it's like a 4-4-4 or 7-7-4, something on the low side. I used to do like bone meal, worm castings, and blood meal, but that's very expensive and it's kind of time consuming. So I really just like doing the pre-made fertilizer. I have a 4-year-old, you guys. I need all the extra time that I can get. So if it's easier for you, then do what's easier for you. And this is my lemon boy tomato plant. And I'm going to pick off the lower, stems? The lower leaves of it. Because tomato plants, when you're going to start off your tomato plants, they like to be planted kind of deep in the soil. That way they can get a good root system established. And next, I will be planting my jalapenos. I love jalapenos. So they're going to go in the same soil medium that I have my tomatoes with. And just give it a little squeeze. If you see that it won't come up right away, if you force it, you will break it. So work with the plant. Don't work against it. And I'm going to go ahead and put that right in the ground next to that tomato plant. So this is just a close-up on how I pinch off the excess leaves. And I'm just going to pinch off all of the lower leaves because I'm going to plant this tomato plant deep, right where my index finger is. So I am going to pinch. Hold on, I'm still showing for some reason. And I'm going to pinch off that leaf. And then I'm going to pinch off that leaf. And I'm going to take that one off for the hell of it. And I'm going to plant this plant just that deep. That way the stem, the roots, everything will have access to fertilizer and to soil. Tomato plants have little hair-like fibers on them. And all of those little hair-like fibers will shoot out roots. So you're not going to hurt the plant. I am also planting around onions and garlic to try to keep away the horn, the horn caterpillar? It's that nasty green caterpillar that comes and eats the tomato hornworm. That's what it is. I'm planting my tomatoes next to onion and garlic to mask the smell of the tomatoes, hopefully to ward off the tomato hornworm. When you're picking a plant to put in ground, try to shoot for the strongest looking plant. So I skipped over that last one because I'm going to let it grow in its pot a little longer. But I'm going to pick the biggest plant because look at that root system. Look how nice and established that is. Don't even worry about breaking it up. Just put it right in the hole.
Nothing can stop me, 'cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Either way, I follow. No need to say where we are.
All right, so this was my cabbage patch, and as you can see, it is a little overgrown. At one point I had spilled some seeds, so I have like a carrot growing here that's going to be my altar lamb, and I have an onion growing here that I'm probably going to keep. But this area is where I grew all of my brassicas. I think I planted these with y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest these cabbages because it's getting hot and I need the space. But full of life under here. Let me see if I can get a close-up picture to show y'all. So anyway, let's see. Look at all this beautiful life teeming. This is how you know you got healthy soil. I got roly-polies, I got ants, I got little bitty worms, little baby worms. And they've all been hiding under the cabbage and probably feeding off it too, as you can see. But that's really not a bother to me because for the most part my garden is pesticide free. I don't like putting a bunch of chemicals in the earth. Hurrah! But this big bag, ooh, look at that, full of mealybugs. I mean, I just simply love, I just love this. This is so beautiful to me. But I need my cabbage, so Zaka. And that's a nice little cabbage. This is the Savoy Ace variety. Probably not pronouncing that right, but then I'm going to harvest this little cabbage right here. Get my dirt back, even though it's probably not worth nothing. And these three cabbages aren't ready, so they got until the mid part of April. They ain't ready by April, I'm pulling them. And this cabbage is about to be goose food because it's already not forming a head. It's about to go to seed. So all in all, I got this nice size cabbage. I have this nice size cabbage. And this right here, which is my little pride and joy, is a cabbage that I grew in a grow bag. And I was told that you can't grow cabbage in containers. Look at all that life. I think I do have a problem with mealybugs, but it's an easy fixable problem. Let the ducks come in here and ravish it. But ooh, this cabbage rotted a little bit, but you can just peel all that off and feed it to the ducks. It'll be kimchi to them. They won't know the difference, I promise. They'll be like, ooh, kimchi. All right, and my cabbage. Ooh. There we go. Oh my goodness. It's a small, tight little head to say that I grew it in a container. That's not bad. That's not half bad at all. full of bugs. Full of bugs. But I'm about to put a dent in their population because I'm going to let the ducks come through here and just have fun.
In this moment, I cannot say what's wrong or right. It's not hard to fool me, 'cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah, either way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all, to the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Yeah, susceptible now, before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell your good night, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Ooh, susceptible now, before the moment flies. It's not a problem, 'cause I know what I'm getting into. Yeah, nothing can stop me, 'cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize.
I do have a garden complaint. Last year's planting was good, but I feel like the quality of seeds that I got from, and I'm not going to call out a retailer because that's not who I am, but the quality of seeds that I have gotten overall have been very poor quality. This is your sign to start saving your own seeds. I struggled this year. I never struggled. I struggled this year with starting plants from seed. So, if you can save your own seeds, you definitely should. Moving forward, everything's infested with ants. These are my peas that I planted. I planted these with y'all. Ants. Got babies and everything. And then my carrots. Ants. So I'm going to come through here and put some DE on all of this to get rid of them. And the potatoes are doing well. More peas that are... What, Poodle? Wait, no, we don't play with Play-Doh in the house. So anyway, these are my potatoes and this is my strawberry plant. I planted this with y'all as a bare root. Whatever I did in that video, wholeheartedly ignore it. I have no clue what I'm doing because I have no clue what went wrong. I'm getting no strawberries, no flowers, only shoots. And this is my carrot and onion bed and garlic. I showed you guys a video on how to plant carrots in ground a while back. So if you go through my Girly Gardening channel, that video is there. But planting carrots and garlic and onion together is really good because if you have a problem with carrot flies, they can't pick up the smell of the carrot through the onion and especially through the garlic. Because my yard smells so savory. It's wonderful. These are some cabbages that have formed a little head, but you know. And these are some seeds that I started. I had a hard time with seeds. I'm going to say that again. I had a hard time with seeds. I'm probably not even going to post a transplanting video from seed because I was just so disappointed. These are more carrots that I planted in my container. And just carrots. I think that's like all I eat is carrots, you guys. I have a problem. If you look close, I have little bitty corn shoots shooting up. I'm growing corn. At one point, I slipped and fell in the garden with my seed basket, and seeds went everywhere. So I have a patch of carrots growing. I have random onion shoots shooting up out the ground. And I had beans in my strawberry plant. I know y'all seen that. I'm not companion planting for that. That's just something that accidentally happened. And the rest of these are my starter plants. That's a lemon boy tomato, watermelon, okra, and eggplant. I didn't do too many seeds this year because, as I stated, I had a hard time with seeds. I love gardening. I hope that this video and all of my other videos can encourage somebody to get out there and grow something. You don't have to know everything. You just have to know enough, and you will learn as you grow. Thank you so much for joining the Girly Gardener. You guys have a great day.